Hello everyone, we're here today at Mass 25, brought to you by ACADA and also brought to you by the Ship Stop Here campaign. And I'm Gina Pecore, I'm with Genoa Design International, I'm the CEO, and I'm here with Sean Leet. Sean, you want to introduce yourself?
Hi everyone, Sean Leet with NUDOC and Horizon Naval Engineering.
So Sean and I came up with this idea for Ship Stop Here, and we decided to rally some other companies together under that banner for Newfoundland and Labrador, because we have a pretty strong belief that there's a lot of expertise and capability resident here in Newfoundland and Labrador, and combined with our geographic location being very strategic for Canada and the world, we thought, let's see what kind of appetite or interest there is in building a bit of a coalition to get the word out about everything that we can offer here. So we were quite surprised about the level of participation, I think, that we discovered when we started talking about this idea. You want to talk a bit about that, Sean?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the enthusiasm from everybody that we talked to was overwhelming. As you mentioned during your talk yesterday, we had to stop with accepting companies as part of the group in order to be prepared for this event. But I think we're more than double the amount of participation after this event, and hopefully we get everybody from the community to participate.
And one of the big themes that we're seeing, and we knew probably existed out there, is this province has a very solid history of developing an offshore energy industry. And because of that, the level of capability, assets, and expertise that we have here is very impressive, and it's ready to migrate to meet the requirements of a new day. And those requirements are really around defense and security, which is why this conference is so important. And Sean, I know you have a very close relationship with a lot of those companies.
Yeah, I mean, the companies that we have here and the work that we've done prominently in the offshore energy industry is related to this, and that sophistication is second to none, really. I mean, there's people from the province working globally in places like Norway with companies like Equinor, and all over the world with ExxonMobil. We're the Canadian headquarters here for Equinor and ExxonMobil, and not to focus too much on that energy industry, but it is sophisticated. The installations that we've built, the operations that we have offshore are truly world-class, and it is, I don't think arguably, I think it is the harshest operating environment in the offshore. So being able to leverage that expertise and expertise from the other industries that we've been successful in, aquaculture, fisheries, of course the list goes on, to support what Canada desperately needs in the Arctic now is extremely important. And that geographic location with the assets that we have, the ice-free harbors, ship repair facilities, fabrication facilities are going to be critical, and really it's an evolution of where we were many years ago when the Americans came and built a number of bases here in World War II, and we can mobilize quickly, and we can make a huge impact in a situation that's becoming quite urgent.
Mm-hmm. And so we're here as part of the Atlantic Canada Defence and Aerospace Association, and Newfoundland and Labrador is a big part of Atlantic Canada, but has not necessarily been a big part of defence programs, or certainly shipbuilding, ship repair, ship maintenance programs. And we've seen our neighbours, Nova Scotia, do very well with building a strategy and a coalition amongst industry to really build up that the economic development activity that has been so important to that province getting to where it is today. And we see the same thing happening here. And we chose the theme of Ship Stop Here for a reason. And it's all kinds of ships. We see the potential for well, we already see the trend of a lot more traffic, whether it's military, Coast Guard traffic, science vessel traffic, cruise ship traffic. We see commercial shipping traffic, and we see Newfoundland and Labrador as a gateway to the Arctic and an important destination for ships that are passing by. Do you want to talk a little bit more about that? What do we have to offer in terms of ships stopping here?
I'll go back to Chief Joe's opening remarks at the conference yesterday, talking about how the history of ships stopping here, going back to the Vikings. The geographic location at the edge of the eastern Arctic, again with the ice-free harbors, just lends itself to being the natural stopping point. And fortunately, we've got the assets and, most importantly, the people here to be able to support the surge that we're going to experience. It's been remarkable what Irving, a great Canadian company, Irving and Halifax Shipyards, has done for the country. And we've got proud Canadians here and the assets that can be utilized and expanded on to help support this renewed effort. We're going to need everybody. It's going to take all Canadians to support what needs to be done in the Arctic to claim our sovereignty and to deal with the threats that we have at hand. So the companies that have assembled under our Ship Stop Here banner and the ones that are coming in and piling into that now are proud Canadians that will rise to the challenge.
Yeah, so yesterday morning we heard some great speakers, and one of them was General Paul Peyton, and he used the word surge, as you just did, and he said it's hard to surge sovereignty, and we, as a province, are very ready to surge. So I think it's hard to do it quickly. It's hard to rally all of you, or if you don't have a strong foundation, it's hard to be ready for something like sovereignty, but we're ready for it here in this province. And because we've got that history of the offshore development, we've got the infrastructure that's required to be ready now for the demands of the new day. So it's pretty exciting.
It is. Minister Crocker's remarks yesterday highlighted the capabilities that we have and the commitment that we have as a province to helping the federal government execute on a very complex strategy that's still developing.
That's right.
So we're here and we're ready.
Yeah. And so we do have several companies who have joined us in the Ships Stop Here campaign just for this conference, but there's a whole big future, I think, ahead for that. So we're very much encouraging other organizations and other companies to come join us. If you think you have a role in the defense and security and Arctic realm, please let us know, because we're quite busy now working with the provincial government, working with organizations like Advantage St. John's and other associations, working with ACADA, industry associations as well, to make sure that we get the word out that we're ready in Newfoundland and Labrador. We're ready for ships to stop here.
And this is about collaboration. This group hopefully will include all companies that can participate in supporting our Arctic strategy in the province, which there will be dozens, if not hundreds of. Competitors are coming in. This is a collaborative organization because it's going to take everybody, and there's opportunities for everybody to participate in this strategy.
Absolutely.